Night story. A friend named Andres once told me something that happened to him years ago. One night after studying late with some classmates for an exam. To this day he still doesn't know if it was real or just his imagination. He left class late and had to wait about 30 minutes on the corner of a main avenue, hoping to catch a bus that would take him to his neighborhood, La Paz, one of the most remote areas of Santa Marta. When the bus finally arrived, there were only 2 passengers on board. An older woman and a young girl, but they got off just a few minutes later. From that point on, Andres thought he was riding alone, or so he believed. It was around 10:30 p.m. It had been raining all afternoon, and the streets were completely empty and full of puddles. Still, the cool breeze helped ease the stress and exhaustion from a long week of exams. Andres recalls that as the bus approached Suca gas station, near the road to Cabo Tortuga Beach, he saw a young woman sitting on a guardrail. The bus stopped and the girl entered through the back door. She was dressed entirely in white, soaked from head to toe with pale skin. Yet Andres says she was beautiful, especially her light brown eyes. She sat diagonally across from him. He couldn't stop looking at her, but she never looked at him. She just stared out the window, unmoving. She didn't even seem bothered by how wet she was, even though the breeze blowing through the windows made the air cold. Just before reaching the La Paz bridge, the rear door of the bus opened. But the bus hadn't stopped. The girl stood up, walked to the back of the aisle, took 2 steps down the stairs, and jumped off. "Stop the bus!" Andres shouted at the driver. The driver looked back, annoyed, slammed on the brakes and asked, "What's your problem? You want to get off here? You don't have to scream, just hit the buzzer." No. A girl just jumped out." Andres yelled. "What girl?" asked the driver. "The one who got on back at Suca when you stopped." "Me? I didn't stop for anyone back there." "What are you talking about? There was no one on the road." "Yes, a girl. She was white brown hair, wearing a white dress with little blue borders and brown eyes. She was soaking wet. I saw her. She got on the bus and just jumped out." The driver's face went pale. He reached into his wallet, pulled out a photo and showed it to Andres. Was it her? Andres froze against the side rail. He couldn't say a word. It was her. The driver broke into tears, resting his forehead against the steering wheel as he cried. "She was my daughter. She was murdered exactly 1 year ago today, by a bastard she used to date. He drowned her and left her body there, on the side of the road. Ever since, every night I take this route, I stop there, thinking about her, missing her. And now that you say you saw her get on the bus, I think she's never stopped riding with me during my night shifts." Andres ended his story by saying, "I'll never ride a night bus again. Ever."